What's going on, everybody? It's Gene with CSE Off-Road. Yeah, so I got a Saturday off, and I figured I'd clean up the old 2001 TJ Wrangler. This thing doesn't get a bath very often, and I gave it a real good cleaning, at least on the outside. And now it barely runs. So I did not lift the hood. I didn't squirt any water on anything under the hood, but it barely runs. It's popping through the intake. Feels like when I hit the gas, the engine's confused, bogging down, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Of course, the check engine light popped on just a second ago. So I just pulled it into the garage, and I'm just going to run some codes on a 2001 TJ Wrangler and on some years of Cherokees and some other Jeeps and stuff. You could do this. This particular Jeep, you run the key 3 times and it runs through and gives you the codes, which is kind of cool. So let's just run that through real quick. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. P0123 and P0121. I'm just writing that down. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. All right. So I think one of those codes is a TPS, throttle position sensor, and that's kind of what it feels like. So let me go check out what those codes are. Of course, I've got a warehouse full of parts, which is kind of nice when your Jeep breaks. But so let me see what the codes mean, and I'll be right back. Hopefully with a part. We'll swap it out. We'll see what happens. Be right back. All right. Yeah, we're back. And of course, you know the way life is, nothing's really ever simple like it's supposed to be. So when I went to change out this little plug right here, just pull it off. I know pretty well how to do that, but the plastic is old and brittle, and a little piece of the white tab just fell off with pretty much no pressure at all. And without that, the connector does not stay on the TPS, and if that falls off, it doesn't run so good. So we got to keep it on there somehow. Turns out that if you take a little tab, a little piece of tie wrap, and jam it in there, when this is all the way pushed forward, it acts like a lock, keeps it from pulling out. And then I just kind of bent it over, threw a tie wrap over it, and now it's not coming out of there for anything. So it's rigged, but it's gonna have to do for now till I can find the new OE type connector. I'll probably never find the new OE type connector, and this is probably gonna be a permanent fix, but that's just the way it goes. All right, so one of the features of like power programmers and all these things is most of them you can clear the codes, as well as change all kinds of settings in a vehicle, like RPM cutout, tire size. Newer Jeeps, there's all kinds of options. In an older Jeep like this, there's less. But so what we can do is we could view codes, or we could clear codes. And we're just going to clear the codes. And all codes have been cleared. Enter power programming. Mode, press, yes, to exit, press, program, okay. Alright, so yeah, we're all cleared. And that's it, it's off. So the codes are cleared. Let's see. We can pull this thing out. It's done. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it runs. Neutral, yeah. It idles. Check engine light is gone for now. Let's see. Yeah, so TPS was definitely the problem. Look at that. Runs like a champ. Alright, so let me clean up my tools and take this thing for a quick ride. And I think we fixed it. So I'll go over the TPS and the cost and all that stuff, what it costs to repair, but this is totally a DIY kind of fix. So you know, before you bring your vehicle in somewhere, you definitely got to run the code, check out online, check out the forums if you're unsure, because pretty much every problem has been talked about out there, and a lot of times, most of the time, the fix is simple and pretty inexpensive, like this one was. Alright, so with the magic of video, I will be right back, and we'll be driving in the Jeep.